Sometimes the camera catches images that seem to defy explanation, and with the popularity of smartphones, security cameras and other devices, there seems to be no end to the number of photographs and videos that show extremely strange anomalies. Obviously, many of them are hoaxes, but here we'll look at a collection of images and videos that we do not believe are fake, that have captured things that cannot immediately be explained. We hope you're all enjoying the Creepy Marathon month, and getting ready for Halloween. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all these creepy videos. Now, without further ado, hit those lights, sit back, and enjoy. Creepy wedding guest. Imagine just getting married, and after posting a few snaps of the day on social media, a friend points out that in one of the photos there is a strange Smeagol-looking face peering out from between your heads. Well, that's exactly what happened to Kevin and Christina Dennis from Richmond, Virginia. Take a look at this creepy, uninvited guest. After seeing the disturbing face, Christina and Kevin started asking their wedding guests if any of them had crouched behind them as a prank during the wedding photos. But only Christina's sister offered any sort of explanation, saying that she may have accidentally passed behind them. But the couple have their doubts, as the creepy face looks nothing like her, and looks more like a demon. To make matters worse, Reddit users have offered up some pretty terrifying suggestions of what the face might be, suggesting it may be the couple's unborn child, the spawn of Satan, or a sign of evil things to come. Whatever it is, it's ruined a lovely photo of the happy couple's big day. And if it was a joke, even after a year, no one has owned up to it, making the pair even more creeped out. For us, it looks like it could possibly be a trick of the light or a shadow, although we agree that it is a very sinister one. Unknown force attacks dog. This piece of footage is either an unknown entity, a dog being a dog, or a person being extremely cruel. The bizarre footage emerged on Reddit in August 2019 and divided opinions about what was going on. It was captured in the middle of the night by a home security camera and appeared to show a small dog being dragged backwards by an unknown force. Take a look. Just to reassure you, the poster has confirmed that the dog felt no ill effects from the incident, but is still uncertain what caused the dog to be pulled backwards in such a violent manner, and the thud noise is the dog hitting the bathroom door behind it. What makes it a little strange is the weird wind-like sound that can be heard just before the dog is yanked backwards. Now, it could just be the dog spotted something and moved super quick, although the poster confirmed he has never seen him move that quick before. The video has divided opinion, although the majority seem to agree the dog didn't appear to have been acting naturally, and that possibly a sinister force was responsible. What do you think? Guardian Angel. Now, this next photograph was captured in 2014 when Chris Leadbetter was visiting his dying granddad, Bob Large, in a hospital in Cheshire. Bob was terminally ill with cancer and kidney failure and was only expected to live for a few more days. Chris was due to go on holiday and thought it would be the last time he would see his granddad alive, so he decided to take one last photo of him on his mobile phone. At the time the photo was taken, Bob was being read his last rites by a vicar. Chris didn't look at the photo until a week or so later, and was shocked to see a strange woman in the background who wasn't in the room at the time, and whom he didn't recognise. Stunned by what he saw, Chris showed the rest of the family, and Bob's wife told the nursing staff about the ghostly woman. Surprisingly, they were not alarmed, and explained it was not unusual to see a long-haired blonde girl in a white gown, standing at the end of patients' beds. But what's even stranger was that Bob seemed to rally and come back from the brink of death. In fact, he felt so well that he was released from the hospital a few weeks later. After learning of the unknown woman in the snap, Bob believed she was his guardian angel and was looking out for him, and found the photograph quite comforting. People have suggested it was a reflection, but Chris said there was literally nothing for it to reflect off. There is a sad postscript to this story. We have since learned that Bob passed away peacefully on January the 15th, 2015. But it seems his guardian angel gave him one last Christmas with his family. Plasteg Ghost. Plasteg is a Jacobean country house located in Flintshire, North East Wales in the UK, and is supposed to be one of the most haunted buildings in the country. It was built in 1610 by Welsh politician Sir John Trevor, and generations of his family have lived there on and off up until 1930, when the War Office bought the house to accommodate soldiers during the Second World War. Over the years, it is also believed to have been used as a local court and a sanatorium. However, in 1986, Cornelia Bay bought the house and fully restored it before opening it to the public, and that is how it remains to this day. But with such a checkered past, it's no surprise that the place is teeming with the ghosts of its former residents, and there is said to be no fewer than 15 spirits lurking in its rooms and hallways. It's also said the ghost of Sir John Trevor's daughter, Dorothy, haunts the road that runs alongside the house. The story is that she fell in love with a local farmer's son named Lorworth, but her family disapproved, so the pair decided to elope. And in preparation for their escape, Dorothy buried her jewels near a well on the grounds. But on the night of the elopement, Dorothy ran out to the well in pitch black to retrieve her jewels, and accidentally slipped and fell down the well to her death. Her body was discovered 2 months later, however her jewels were missing. Her lover Lorworth was so distraught at her death and the threat of being accused of her murder that he hung himself, and his ghost is also believed to haunt the grounds. The well itself is also reported to be haunted, and on one occasion, a gardener claimed he felt hands grabbing his shoulders, trying to pull him into the well. The spirit allegedly responsible for this is John Trevor V, who died sometime in the mid-18th century. He apparently discovered his wife was having an affair, and in his rage he killed her. Then, drunk and guilt-ridden, John Trevor drove his carriage at high speed through the grounds of Plasteg, hitting a tree and severely injuring himself. He later died a slow and agonising death from his wounds. Then there is the ghost of 16-year-old Elizabeth Trevor Roper, who died at Plasteg in 1815. It's said that 2 men had fallen for her, but she only loved one of them, so the one she refused killed the man she loved in a fit of jealousy. He then chased Elizabeth, and after a struggle, she either slipped or was pushed down the well and drowned, and that of her true love have supposedly been running through the halls of the house. Those who have visited the house have reported being touched, prodded, and even pushed by an unseen entity. The sounds of giggling, sobbing, knocking, whispering, talking, and footsteps are also regular occurrences, and another common occurrence is the sudden emotional shifts in different areas of the building. People are often overcome with sadness, anger, despair, or happiness. With all this activity, it's no surprise that ghost hunters from far and wide visit Plasteg to see if they can witness something for themselves. While in May 2019, paranormal investigator Paul Rowland believed he captured an image of the ghost of Sir John Trevor. The photograph was captured using Mr. Rowland's specialist lighting in the Regency bedroom, a room that is associated with Sir Trevor. At the time the photo was taken, Rowlands was calling for Sir Trevor to show himself. Take a look and see what you think. The ghost of Sir Trevor is reputed to be very unfriendly, and his irritable presence was felt by another ghost hunter the night the image was captured. Mr. Rowlands is adamant it's not a reflection of some sort, as they would have had to have been standing on the bed and there was definitely no one there. On the same night, Mr. Rowland claims his audio recorder captured voices in the same room, saying the names Sarah and Roger in a mix of male and female voices. It's not the first time Mr. Rowlands has captured paranormal entities at Plasteg. In 2007, he captured this image in the house, which he believes is of a child. It's a great story, and both those photographs are pretty creepy, but what do you make of them? Strange humanoid entity. Now this one is leaning more towards aliens and UFOs, which to some people are technically classed as paranormal, so we thought we'd include it. This photograph was sent to us by a viewer, and we have no reason to believe it's not genuine. It was taken by a night shift worker at around 3 AM at one of the world's largest open-pit copper mines in Arizona. The man who photographed it saw an unexplained light source, and that is what he thought he was snapping. So he was pretty shocked when he zoomed in on the image and saw a tiny figure. Take a look. Now to us, this looks too good to be true, and could just be a case of pareidolia. but there is no doubt it looks humanoid. We've been assured that the light source is not the moon or sun rising, and is completely unexplained. The viewer sent us another photograph from the same site, but on a different night, and with the other image, the light source again is unexplained. Take a look. It's worth pointing out that the place it was photographed is no stranger to unexplained events, and the Maseni copper mine has had numerous reports of unexplained lights in the sky by workers during night shifts. And as we know, Arizona has been a UFO hotspot for years, being host to the Paradise Valley UFO crash, the Travis Walton abduction, and the Phoenix Lights. So is it possible that this is a genuine extraterrestrial sighting? We'd love to hear your thoughts. So that's 5 creepy paranormal photos and videos. We hope you've enjoyed and are enjoying all of these creepy videos this month. It's our favourite month of the year, and we hope by uploading tons of creepy videos, it's your favourite month of the year also. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.